Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today I have another reading for you guys. So, full disclosure, I was actually contacted by the author of the Addicted Animals series, Sam Mazzardino, and if you've been following my channel for any period of time, you'll know I actually met him at Days of the Dead a couple years ago when he was promoting the first book in this series, If You Give a Bunny a Beer. And I just fell in love with the book, and I had to do a reading on it, and then he had a second book come out, and that was If You Give a Bear a Bong. And I enjoyed that one so much, and it was so much fun just diving on into that one as well. Well, he actually contacted me and asked me if I would like to do an exclusive reading on this before the book is actually released. So at the time that I'm filming this, the book is not currently available to the public. However, it is available for pre-order. So I will be putting links down in the description box below for all three of the books. Please do me a favor, do Sam a favor, do these glorious, glorious books a favor, and go ahead and pick up your own copies if you haven't already. But we're going to dive right into the readings. I know you're tired of hearing me talk, so we're going to get right on into If You Give a Kitty a Cocktail. If you give a kitty a cocktail, just a cute little note from the author. Really cool guy, by the way, if you ever have a chance to meet him at a con. Highly suggest it. As you can see. See, she's bummed. They're enjoying cocktails, and she is not. She's not enjoying cocktails. Very sad. See, she didn't want a brownie. She doesn't want a brownie. She doesn't want a cupcake. She wants a cocktail. If you give a kitty a cocktail, she couldn't possibly have another. Well, if you insist. And then she'll call her friends, because everyone knows cocktails are better when shared. And once they've shared a cocktail, or two, or three, then the sharing really begins. She'll tell them that her boyfriend just doesn't understand her. He always drinks from the toilet and uses way too much catnip. Her friends will tell her they always thought she could do better, and she's the smartest, most beautiful cat they know, and she'll believe them. She'll tell them she's ready to take the world by storm, but first, she'll have another cocktail. And then she'll be so filled with warmth and love that she'll tell the cat, who she's never really liked, how much she always liked her, and that they really should get together more often. They all should, and she'll feel so close to her friends. And she'll start to share, and share, and share, until she's interrupted by him. He'll tell her about the places he's been, the businesses he owns, the car he drives. He'll tell her and tell her until universal sign for please help me. You know, sorry, didn't mean to run this, but universal sign right there. She's saved by her friends. When her friends say she seemed sweet at first, it'll remind her that it's time for dessert. They'll tell her they don't have room unless they had 1 brownie and 4 forks. That's an accurate depiction of what that would look like. When it's time to say goodbye, they'll all agree they won't wait so long to do this again. When she wakes up the next morning, she'll hope she didn't give him her number. But she did. She'll try to remember everything she said. But she can't. When she sees herself in the mirror, she swears she absolutely, positively will never have another cocktail in her life. But a few nights later, when she gets the call and she remembers what a fabulous time she had, she will. So I thoroughly loved the 3rd installment of the Addicted Animals series. These are parodies of those old school, like if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin, you know, those books. But they're a lot more like adult themed, and I love them. They're so much fun, and they're so playful, and the artwork by Mike Odom is just glorious throughout. Personally, very, very cute story. Not gonna lie, definitely been there with this kitty before, once or twice. I am over 21, so it's all good, but I love this book. I've been excited about this book since he showed me some of the artwork for it during our first meeting at Days of the Dead a couple years ago. He had several different like books kind of made up already in his mind, and he was talking about what was coming out next, and this was one of them that was just kind of speaking to me as soon as I heard about it, and I was super excited about it. I believe at the time it was If You Give a Kitten a Cosmo was what it was originally going to be called, and I am so in love with this book. I cannot suggest enough. Please do hit up those links down below and buy your own copy of If You Give a Kitty a Cocktail for yourself. This is adorable. I love these books. I can never stop talking about how much I love these books. Please do get your own copy. So, as per usual, guys, please do give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me whether or not you are going to be ordering your own copy of If You Give a Kitty a Cocktail or any of the other books in the Addicted Animals series. I do love these. They're fantastic. They're so much fun reading these books. I'm not even gonna lie. I smiled so big when I saw this in the mail because I was so excited about getting my hands on this. I do actually have a couple pre-orders out for this myself. I give them as gifts. I think they're really fantastic books, and I got a couple other just random copies of the books for myself just because they're really, really great books to read and to hold on to, and just a lot of fun. So I cannot suggest them enough. Please, please, please check these books out if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, readings, VKR Behind the Bar segments. Yeah, we are going to be doing a VKR Behind the Bar segment based around the cocktail that you were seeing right here. So look out for that as well. And, yeah, that is it for this episode of Catrin Figures. Please do all of the above that I just mentioned. And, yeah, until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.